my name is Nate. I am owner of Gray Matter Realty. And so my experience was I've used DocuSign before, and it worked for what I needed. I felt like the pricing was pretty steep and the features weren't amazing. And so I used and then I transferred over and used BoldSign, I want to say. It was another one in the market and whatnot, and the features weren't great. It was lacking in lots of areas. And so I was just looking, I'm like, there's got to be a better platform out here. And so I came across BoldSign, and what immediately caught my attention was that you could do up to like 50 signatures without any fee or anything. So I'm like, okay, that's intriguing. So from like a price standpoint, I'm like, okay, well, obviously I'm going to give this a try, right? So I made an account, and I haven't looked back since. I mean, some of the features that I really like is being able, it notifies me immediately if they viewed it, and then also once they've signed it. So like the view is really nice, because then I can, if I notice that they viewed it but they haven't signed it, I'll wait like 24, 48 hours and then, follow up with them, see if they have any questions or whatnot. I really like the auto reminder feature. So every, like every third day, or, you can customize it. So lots of features there. And it's just super user friendly. So, that's just, just doing some Google searches. That's how I found it. And I've loved it. For what I do, I utilize it almost at a daily basis. So it's been fantastic. I've really enjoyed the platform. There's been some other features that weren't necessarily like I mentioned, the auto reminder feature, like that's not an absolute necessity, but there are things that now that would be an issue if I went, was utilizing another platform. Now not having that feature, it would be something that would be pretty catastrophic and an issue with my company and utilizing it. Yeah, without implementing it, I would have to send out like I said, I would use other platforms like DocuSign and whatnot, and they, as far as a price standpoint, they would cut into the budget as far as what I've allocated for signatures. But yeah, I would just kind of have to do workarounds, I guess, send over and have like a notary. So, I've done it like through the mail before to get notarizations. And so like that slowed things down a lot for my company. So just being able to do everything online, it has been awesome. And so I've also really never had any issues as far as my sellers or buyers that I'm, sending these documents to. I really can't remember the last time that I've really had any questions from them of like, how do I pull it up? How do I sign it? So, that's a double thumbs up as well. That's just, that's been great. Like I said, a big part of my business is mentorship, and, I'll mentor them, on any of the facets and areas that I, dabble in real estate. And it is absolutely, the forefront of platforms that I recommend to each and every single one of my students. And I, express the same things I'm expressing to you of the features. And it really surprises me that right now, you can do up to 50 signatures. That would be great if it stays that way. But I understand, if there needs to be some adjustments, as far as your company and whatnot, I can see that would happen. But right now, I really just don't have any complaints. I mean, it's been fantastic, and it's elevated my business as well as all my students' businesses, in nothing but a positive way, honestly. So yeah, it's been awesome. Like I said, I utilize it almost at a daily basis. So, it's really the backbone of my company. Without having a platform to sign legal documents, I just can't do what I do from a day in and day out basis. So, I guess the game plan is just continue to, rock and roll. And I hope the platform continues to, back me and my business up as it has done for some years now. So it's been great. One thing that just came to mind, another feature that I utilize is, the revokement, that's a fairly standard feature, but, that's an awesome feature to be able to revoke and then, resend out. But yeah, all the features are on par. Again, lots of them are ones where I didn't think that I would need it in a platform, but now that I have had it, it would be really hard to go without it. It's been awesome, and I will continue to use it. It's been great for me and my company.